I'm not going to try and spin it. I'm not going to try and put something on top of it, mix it up in a colander, do whatever he wants, try and make United look better. Wolves deserve to win. Manchester United are a million miles off it, and my God, I'm concerned for our fitness. I'm not surprised that there's another game scheduled behind closed doors against Everton. It's an absolute farce how we can be so far behind that Wolves team there today. It's got to think now, I think about 4 people we've spoken to just walking out there out of Old Trafford. It's like, what's the point of pre-season? That team that played on the pitch there today, out of 8 games we played in pre-season, played once together. Once. And we look a million miles off it. It's like a big decision needs making now. It's like, is it money or fitness? We should not have to play 9-10 games before we start a season to try and figure out what our best team is together and try and get match sharp, because you don't get chances like that. The fact that we only played Wolves there today, who haven't got a striker, who have got absolutely, it don't look like they're going to score in a million Sundays. We would have been battered by anyone else in this Premier League. If anyone else in this league was there tonight at Old Trafford, we're being beaten. The good thing we've got there, that one bit of quality, we stayed in the game and we came away with the 3 points, and now we're just looking to next weekend. But we're going to have to improve massively for that Spurs game next week, or we're going to get torn apart by another team that looks energetic and fully fit. It wasn't enough, mate. That's what that wasn't. Everyone's coming out of here so deflated whether United win on the opening day of the season. I've never heard of it. It's unheard of. It's an absolute, it's farce really in terms of what everyone's walked in here expecting. We've not got our money's worth basically here today. This club and the organisation and everything, we always question it. I remember I'm just thinking back to myself there, and I remember standing in Old Trafford after playing, I think, via Dillid or via Can, I can't remember who it was last pre-season, going, we're not ready. We're not ready. We're nowhere near ready. We've just played 7 games and we're not ready. And then we got beaten first 2 games of the season. I was standing there in Las Vegas a couple of weeks ago going, I don't know what to make of that tour, because I've not seen a full team play together. We don't look fully there. I don't know what to make of it. Again, questions. Opening day of the season, everyone's buzzing. I'm going big win and bigging up the team and thinking we're ready. And then we just got the biggest shock to the system ever to know that we look like we're about 2 games behind that Wolves team there today. O'Neill just went out there, just make it difficult, physically, mentally battered Manchester United. The physicality in that Wolves team just left us for dead, basically. We could not handle how physical they were. They were stronger, they were quicker, they were faster to every single second ball. I mean, Matheus Cunha sent Casemiro to retirement there today. He was that fucking good. Sorry for swearing, it's what it is right now. I can't believe, like I said, I'm this irate with a United win. It's just a weird feeling is what it is. And I question anyone to try and come back on me and say that they can see a positive out of that. Say fans from Anana in a pressure cooker situation at the end when we looked like we were just hanging on by a thread. Wolves are walking out of there buoyant thinking this isn't such a disaster. But they will come up against better teams and get done by better teams. They're well organised, but they haven't got that killer punch. That's what will kill them. Manchester United are not fit enough. That's our problem. Casemiro, 2 games off it. He's a player that needs games. He needs continuous games to get to his point of where he actually is, Casemiro. Martinez, why are you diving across the pitch? I love you, mate. I've got your name back on my shirt. But why are you going all the way across 50 yards to make a slide tackle you don't have to make, to then have to make an early change? With decision making all over that park today was just an absolute disaster show. And Ten Hag's counting his lucky stars walking into that press conference. Now, I'd be flabbergasted if he comes out with 1 positive from that game apart from the win. And our determination just to stay in a game. And yes, we'll come back when everything's settled down. We'll talk about it in a couple of days and we'll go, yeah, look, in the midst of a big season, that's 3 points towards a total which is going to take us closer to the top 2. We'll get better, yes we will, as the season goes on. But the bigger question out of this is, it's the farce of the pre-season and where we're at. How can it be 2 seasons in a row where we're so sluggish to start? And yes, we got the win, the home win carries on, the run's brilliant, yes, and we will get better and I'll be a lot happier in a few days. But you've got a question like, this is what costs us. This is what costs us through all of the season, being slow starters like it was last season. Too many games, too much travelling, and yeah, I know other teams do it, but we just have that much to do in pre-season. It just seems to hamper us every time at the start of the season. Defensively today, I thought we were a bit shambolic, all over the place. Last gaff defending was good in the end, got us the clean sheet, and Anna, good start for him. But yeah, defensively not good enough. I mean, Rafael Varane's probably scraping man of the match alongside Anana for me. That's it, just for his goal. That one bit of quality, the ball over the top. I think it was Casemiro who played the ball to Wan-Bissaka and he put it into that one area, and we got the goal. Undeserved, and Wolves are walking away here completely deflated from that, because that's what it was. But they didn't take their opportunities, and they'll look at that and go, that's why we're losing this game. We know ourselves, we've had games where we've not taken our chances and come away on the other end of the result. It's our turn tonight and we got away with one, simple as that. It was a poor performance from United with a good result in the end. Just puts us up there in the mix. A lot of regrouping, a lot more running, a lot more training. That extra game that they're going to play behind closed doors, it's all going to go towards getting a little bit better against Tottenham. But I already feel like they're a game ahead of us right now after what I've just watched. We just look like you got caught in the headlights, the whole raw of a start of the season game, lights at Old Trafford, everyone's there watching, the excitement of the new signings and a new era, and then bang, slap back down to earth. The difference is we've got a manager there now who can deal with what he's dealing with on that pitch there today. He can handle it and move forward. We've seen it before, poor performances have been backed up by bad ones. We do need a front line, we do need a striker, we do need someone who can hit a ball and be direct rather than prancing around with the ball. I mean, Rashford tonight, I was insanely disappointed with him. That front line, Garnacho was horrible. Anthony Puffed probably was our best forward out of everyone in the end. But that's not good enough against a well-organised team like Wolves. It's just not good enough. And in the end, you get away with one. We did get away with one there, big time get away with one. But yeah, we're up there in the mix. 3 points, move on to Spurs at weekend. But you play anything like that against Arsenal and Spurs in these next two away games, you're going to get absolutely battered. Let alone what Forest did against Arsenal in the last 20 minutes. If we're not anywhere near ready, we've got a lot of work to do, and a lot of work at Carrington on that training ground to do before we can even start getting a little bit excited. Just disappointing overall, apart from the result. Let me know what you think, guys. Drop your comments in below. We move on. 3 points. That's what we got to think of. 3 points. Let's forget about this game quickly and get to the next one. Cheers for watching, everyone.